Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Do Dayton Brown and his bio dad now live together, sister wives? Moved to Houston from Kody and Robin's house? Dayton Brown, the son of Robin Brown, often leads a quiet life. His present living predicament, however, is generating headlines. A few years ago, the sister wives star left the spotlight. After getting married, Kody adopted Robin's children from her previous marriage. In order to legally adopt Meri's children, he divorced her. But he and Dayton have never had a good relationship. After a falling out with the TLC star, some fans now think he's gone back to being his bio dad. On the show, Robin and Kody don't discuss Dayton. Fans are still interested in finding out where he is. Kody's relationships with his elder children aren't particularly good. Because of his stringent regulations, Dayton also had problems with him throughout the pandemic. As a result, the reality TV personality left his house a few years ago. Where does Dayton reside, then? Has he gone back to his father? Sister wives, the bio dad of Dayton fights cancer. Prior to meeting Kody Brown, Robin Brown was married to David Preston Jessup. In 1999, she married him, and the couple had 3 kids together. Unfortunately, they broke up because their relationship didn't work out. After getting married, Kody adopted the sister wives star's kids. But when word leaked out about David's fight with chronic myeloid leukemia, people were taken aback. Unfortunately, he has already had 3 blood draws and spends hours receiving in 4. According to the experts, Jessup has unusually thick blood and a high white blood cell count. It indicates that he needs frequent monitoring because his health is fairly serious. Robin's ex-husband is in a lot of discomfort and has already lost a lot of weight. Fans were therefore interested in learning if any of her kids knew anything about their biological father or had encountered him in this state. Sister wives, following his argument with Kody, Dayton goes back to his biological father. Dayton Brown is no longer on television. He rarely informs the public on his life and largely keeps it private. The eldest son of Robin suffers from Asperger's syndrome. Many of Dayton's siblings have remained close to him despite his illness. After leaving Kody and Robin's house, he made news. The reality TV personality moved into an RV outside their house. But when Dayton adopted his real father's last name and changed his own, everyone took notice. He quickly changed it back to Brown, confusing everyone. Some fans just learned fresh information regarding his life. According to the sister wives star's LinkedIn profile, he may be living with his biological father. Dayton is employed by a Texas-based business. Fans are therefore perplexed as to whether he actually resides there or just works there. The biological father of the reality TV star is battling cancer. Fans are therefore curious as to whether Dayton moved in with his father after severing his relationship with Robin and Kody. The polygamist never appealed to him. "I believe we saw him at the burial service for G," one fan commented. He stood blurred out on the side. The fan conjectured that the TLC personality wasn't standing with Robin and Kody. Dayton decided to stand with the original kids instead. Does that imply that he lives with his biological father? Part 1, Robin and David Jessup, a complicated history. Before Robin entered the sister wives spotlight, she was married to David Preston Jessup. The two tied the knot in 1999, and their union resulted in 3 children, Dayton, born David Preston Jr., Aurora, and Brianna. However, the marriage eventually collapsed, with Robin later claiming that it was an emotionally and spiritually abusive relationship. This portrayal of David Jessup has always been controversial, especially as he has never publicly spoken out about the claims or appeared on Sister Wives. Kody Brown legally divorced his first wife, Meri, in 2014 to marry Robin and legally adopt her children. While this act was portrayed as noble on the show, many viewers questioned the emotional toll it might have taken on the children, especially Dayton, who was already navigating life with Asperger's syndrome. At the time, Kody's adoption of Robin's kids was hailed by the Browns as a healing gesture. But now, more than a decade later, Dayton's behavior and decisions suggest the emotional wounds from that family restructuring may never have fully healed. Part 2, Dayton's personality and relationship with Kody. From the earliest seasons, it was clear that Dayton was different from the rest of the Brown kids. Diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, Dayton often needed more structure and understanding than his siblings. Robin was fiercely protective of him, but Kody's handling of Dayton has always been under scrutiny. Viewers noticed that Dayton seemed uncomfortable around Kody, and Kody, despite being his adoptive father, never seemed particularly emotionally invested in the boy. Dayton preferred to stay quiet on the show, and his appearances became increasingly rare. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the already fragile relationship between Kody and many of his children fractured even more. Kody's rigid pandemic rules isolated his family and pushed several of his kids further away, including Dayton. It was during this time that fans noticed a dramatic shift in Dayton's living situation. Part 3, Dayton leaves Kody and Robin's house. Rumors began swirling when it came to light that Dayton no longer lived inside Kody and Robin's house. Instead, he had reportedly moved into an RV on the property. While the Browns never officially addressed this, many Sister Wives fans saw it as symbolic of Dayton's growing desire for independence, or possible estrangement. His absence from family functions was noticeable. While Robin often spoke lovingly about her children, she didn't mention Dayton nearly as often. And on screen, neither Robin nor Kody acknowledged why he had moved out of their home. Fans speculated that Dayton no longer wanted to be part of the polygamous chaos. Some believed he might have chosen solitude in the RV to escape the tension brewing in the Brown family, especially as Christine, Janelle, and Meri began exiting the spiritual marriages one by one. Part 4, Dayton's name change controversy. Perhaps the biggest clue about Dayton's evolving identity came when online users noticed that he had briefly changed his last name back to Jessup, his biological father's surname. This change did not go unnoticed by Sister Wives fans, many of whom began speculating that it symbolized an emotional and symbolic separation from Kody Brown. However, just as quickly as it appeared, the name was reverted back to Brown. The reason for the switchback is unknown. Was it a legal complication? A personal change of heart? Or perhaps pressure from Robin or TLC? Whatever the cause, the name change was a glaring indicator that Dayton was navigating complex feelings about his identity and his loyalties. Part 5, David Jessup's health crisis. In a heartbreaking twist, Robin's ex-husband and Dayton's biological father, David Jessup, has reportedly been battling chronic myeloid leukemia, CML, a rare type of blood cancer. Online chatter and social media reports claim that Jessup has lost significant weight, endures frequent treatments, and has an elevated white blood cell count that requires constant monitoring. With Jessup's health deteriorating, many fans began wondering, has Dayton returned to his biological father's side to help care for him or reconnect in the wake of tragedy? Though Robin and the Browns have not confirmed or denied anything publicly, some online users claimed that Dayton was spotted in Texas, where Jessup reportedly resides. Could Dayton be living in Houston to be closer to his father during this difficult time? Part 6, LinkedIn clues, is Dayton in Texas? Perhaps the strongest piece of circumstantial evidence comes from Dayton's own LinkedIn profile. Internet sleuths have discovered that Dayton is currently employed by a company based in Texas. Though it's unclear whether he's working remotely or in person, fans are interpreting this as a sign that he has indeed relocated. In fact, some users believe Dayton is now living full-time in Houston, Texas, possibly even in his biological father's home. Given that Robin and Kody have not addressed this, fans are left to fill in the blanks. However, if true, Dayton's move to Houston represents a significant shift, not just in geography, but in loyalty. Part 7, Dayton's quiet presence at Garrison's memorial. Another compelling moment that raised eyebrows was Dayton's possible appearance at Garrison Brown's burial. Garrison, Janelle, and Kody's son, tragically passed away, and his memorial service was a somber, emotional event. One Sister Wives fan claimed that they spotted Dayton standing to the side during the memorial, but notably not with Kody and Robin. Instead, he was reportedly seen with the OG kids, Christine, Janelle, and their children. This suggests a deeper emotional bond with his half-siblings than with his adoptive parents. Could it also signify Dayton's desire to be part of a different branch of the family, one not controlled by Robin and Kody? Part 8, Why Robin and Kody Stay Silent About Dayton. Robin, who used to speak at length about her children, now rarely mentions Dayton. Some fans speculate that it's a form of damage control. If Dayton did indeed move out due to a falling out with Kody or even Robin herself, the Sister Wives producers might be staying quiet to protect the show's narrative. Kody's history with his children is already riddled with tension. From his estrangement with Janelle's sons, Gabe and Garrison, to his absent relationships with Christine's kids, Kody is not exactly known for nurturing fatherhood. If Dayton has joined the growing list of disenchanted children, it would only further tarnish Kody's reputation. Part 9, The Fans' Verdict, Sympathy for Dayton. The online Sister Wives fandom has rallied behind Dayton in recent months. Many fans view him as a sensitive, intelligent young man who was caught in a chaotic family structure not of his own making. They see his quiet exit as an act of self-preservation rather than rebellion. He didn't ask to be on TV. He didn't ask to be adopted by a man who barely tried to bond with him, one Reddit user wrote. Others admire his decision to carve out his own life, even if it means leaving behind the name Brown or stepping out of the TLC spotlight altogether. Conclusion, is Dayton Brown gone for good? Dayton Brown's potential move to Houston, Texas, and rumored reconnection with his biological father are more than just gossip, they represent a larger pattern in the Brown family. One by one, Kody's children are stepping away, choosing emotional safety over performative unity. Dayton may have been one of the earliest to do so, and now that David Jessup is battling cancer, the emotional stakes have never been higher. Whether Dayton is living in Texas, working remotely, or simply trying to live a quiet life away from cameras, one thing is clear, he has taken control of his own narrative. And in a family where autonomy has often been overshadowed by drama, that's something worth celebrating. As for whether Robin and Kody will address it? Don't hold your breath. Dayton's story might never be told by the adults in charge, but the clues he's left behind speak volumes. Sister Wives fans believe season 19 is the show's final goodbye. Sister Wives, Kody Brown is already making adjustments. The Tell Kody and Robin's new $2 million home was not covered in any of the Sister Wives season 19 segments. However, it is evident that Kody is already making modifications as he transitions to monogamy. In one of his one-on-one interviews, Kody stated that he would no longer pursue multiple marriage even if given another chance. Robin has a different opinion, stating that she will still attempt. However, she is also aware that Kody is no longer interested in finding new wives. Kody has also proclaimed his divine love for Robin, and he is upset over getting slapped for liking her. Kody's situation with children and ex-wives answers the biggest question. In addition to his adjustments, Kody Brown's relationship with his ex-wives and children may signal that they will not be working together for another season. Christine reportedly filed for child support from Kody before filming the tell-all. Many people believe it was one of the key reasons Kody appeared so angry against Christine. The Coyote Pass dispute between Kody and his ex-wives, Janelle and Meri, has also been resolved. The property was sold for $1.5 million, with Janelle and Meri both receiving 25% of the proceeds. As a result, there is no more tale to tell unless TLC agrees to film more episodes with repetitious viewpoints in which Kody rants endlessly about his ex-wives. During the Sister Wives tell-all, Kody revealed that all he wants is for his ex-wives to move on and stop talking about him. Sister Wives, fans believe the suffering is over. A social media thread also questioned whether their ordeal was over after the fourth installment of the Sister Wives tell-all. According to some, the section merely confirmed that Kody and Robin had something unique from the start. They were also caught altering the narrative several times. One of them was Robin, who stated that she did not recall focusing on herself by putting on cosmetics while other women were busy managing the children during their camping trip. Many commenters also feel that season May 19th be the final time the Browns appear on television, however some believe there could be spin-offs for the ex-wives. I'm sick of the repetitive crap. I haven't felt like that since the catfishing days. I am rewatching a lot of the show. I'm back in the catfishing days. And I can't tolerate how they keep bringing up the fact that it happened as if it's never been discussed before. Good grief, we don't all have dementia TLC. Nah. They're making bank. They won't stop until it's no longer profitable. Do you suppose they will do a spin-off for divorcees? I would watch it, but no more KNR for me. I really hope this is finished. The show has changed dramatically from what it was originally. After Garrison's death, I don't want to watch anymore. Most likely, fame has harmed the children in the family, not to mention the general poisonous family dynamic.